Therapeutic recreation is a process that utilizes functional intervention, education, and recreation participation
to enable persons with physical, cognitive, emotional, and/or social limitations to acquire and/or maintain the skills, knowledge, and behaviors
that will allow them to enjoy their leisure optimally, function independently with the least amount of assistance, and participate as fully as possible in society.
Therapeutic recreation intervention is provided by trained professionals in clinical and/or community-based settings.
Recreation therapy is a unique profession that offers a diverse set of skills to any team they're a part of.
Within this video, we will explore the different settings and groups of individuals that recreation therapists help on a daily basis and the importance of our profession in ensuring overall well-being for our participants. We hope you enjoy this video.
Our goal here today is to teach everyone a little more about a career field that is constantly changing and continuously trying to be defined. And you might be wondering why I'm holding this basketball, and the reason is that recreation is a large part of practice as a TR therapist. To be exact, 16% of TR jobs were held at a government recreation facility. Recreational therapists can work within a government facility in areas in a large variety of roles. Some of these roles can be exercise physiologist, an occupational therapist, a physical therapist, a recreational counselor, an athletics trainer, and so much more. The key thing to remember is that even though all of these jobs contain and might involve recreation, it is all about therapy and using our therapeutic knowledge to help each and every one of our clients. Now, you may be thinking these are things you already know, or some of you may be thinking that you don't, but hopefully you can know and learn a little more within this TED Talk about a very complicated work field. Diving back into TR in the government recreation facility setting, as explained before, there are a wide range and variety of jobs and career paths for a TR practitioner. The average median salary within this setting is $56,000 as of 2017. Recreation facilities allows us to work with a large variety of client demographics. Children and older adults are the most common, with 37% being children aged 0 to 20, and 45% being older adults aged 50 to 100 years old. Now this allows us to tailor your profession programming wants and needs and career around your client demographics in a variety of ways. Hopefully this helped you learn a little more on the insight to what exactly a TR practitioner can do at a government recreation center.
You're probably wondering why I'm holding a bingo stand here. Bingo is one of the activities that is widely used in long-term care, as this demographic has seemed to really enjoy this program. Long-term care homes are one of the places where TRs can have a career. Nursing homes are actually one of the leading environments for TRs, resulting in about 17%. When working in a long-term facility, TRs are mostly working with individuals who have been diagnosed with some stage of dementia or Alzheimer's. The average age for an individual to be admissioned is 82 years, where in some instances, TRs may also be working with individuals who are younger, who have had some sort of head trauma from an accident. The main purpose of a TR in this setting is to improve and/or maintain a person's quality of life. This may include working to increase an individual's overall social, emotional, physical, cognitive, and spiritual well-being. TRs also work to develop treatment plans and programs that meet the individual's goals and interests, which can include activities that they used to enjoy before having to move into long-term care. They also work to decrease symptoms of dementia and Alzheimer's disease by engaging in individuals in programs that work to increase positive cognitive, physical, and social behavior, such as balloon badminton and bingo. The wages working in long-term care vary for TRs depending on what level you're working at. For instance, a regular TR will make approximately $39,000 a year in nursing homes.
Oh, thanks, Tees. You might be wondering why I'm holding a textbook. Well, I'm actually standing outside of a high school, which is one of the areas where TR specialists can work. But did you know that only 2 to 4% of TR specialists work in an educational setting? This is mostly because school systems that do not provide TR services cannot logistically incorporate TR with other educational service requirements. People are also unaware of what therapeutic recreation is. People don't fully understand the outcomes and benefits associated with TR. And the aging population puts most of the demand for TR within hospital and long-term care settings. TR is a profession that uses purposeful rec and leisure interventions to generate social, emotional, physical, psychological, or spiritual change to improve independent functioning, health status, and quality of life. Therapeutic recreationists within schools primarily aid individuals with disabilities within a special educational setting. They use a variety of techniques such as arts and crafts, animals, sports, games, dance and movement, drama, and music. They also help people with disabilities integrate back into the community by teaching them how to use community resources and recreation.
You see what I caught there? You're right. You probably didn't. Did you know that mental illness is the leading cause of disability in Canada? Probably not. But that may have to do with the fact that we actually cannot see an individual's disability, similarly to the invisible ball that I caught. I'm standing in front of Ontario Shores Centre for Mental Health Sciences that specializes in helping people with chronic mental illnesses. 37% of recreation therapists work in hospital-based settings, and they are recognized and respected among members on a multidisciplinary team. Wages are typically higher in the setting opposed to community-based settings, but with this comes a different level of responsibility. Therapeutic recreation is embedded within the medical model of care, and it can sometimes be difficult to distinguish freedom regarding programming because of the requirements from team members. Relating to programming, although an individual may have a specific diagnosis, they may have very different symptoms and different antecedents that they portray than their peers. And this can create challenges when developing programming. Having preset program adaptations will help to ensure inclusivity for all members regardless of their ability level. In most mental health hospitals, there are different units that further specialize care for individuals. Recreation therapists can work on units such as adolescents, geriatrics, eating disorder units, outpatient units, forensic units depending on where you're working, or they can work on central recreation teams that provide personal training and sport-based therapy. The opportunities for recreation therapists in mental health hospitals is endless. However, there's less autonomy regarding programming decisions depending on where you're working.
Overall, working in community centers, long-term care facilities, school systems, or mental health facilities are only some of the areas that a therapeutic recreation practitioner can work in. TR is a field that is constantly growing, changing, and adapting, and it can be difficult to keep up with the continuous changes.
Our goal within this TED Talk was to help educate each of you on a few of the more common career paths of a therapeutic recreation practitioner. Although these are the more common career paths, we wanted to further educate you on what you may or may not already know.
Knowing more about these common career paths can help us make specific decisions on what direction we want to head, what area we want to work in, and perhaps what we need to look at the lesser common career paths to find something more suitable for our liking.
In the end, learning more about your future is always a positive thing, and we hope that you learn something with us throughout this TED Talk. Thanks for listening, and we will see you out in the work field.